Good evening. Happy Thursday, everybody. Here we are, right at the end, nearly at the end, I should say, of another week. Friday tomorrow. So it's another beautiful sunny evening here in Stratford upon Avon, and we have got another quiz coming up. So we're just going live just a few minutes beforehand, just so everybody knows I'm here, just in case they rumble onto the page and they can see that it's all about to kick off. So we'll be starting at 7 o'clock promptly. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit more adept at this now. I've got a bit more of a studio set up with my room divider, sort of creating like a little booth in the office, just trying to get the whole thing to look a little bit more, well, not professional really, but just a little bit clearer for everybody. So I've got a WhatsApp message. Do I just click on the link? Let me have a look. I don't know which link. This is Julia. So no, just go onto the Facebook page itself. It's very hard to oh gosh, to be broadcasting live and WhatsApping. Never mind. Anyway, so yes, as I say, I've just kind of got a little bit more of a booth feel, just to hopefully to make the video a little bit cleaner and clearer. Hopefully everybody will be able to hear me just as well, or even better, after the first two tries. So, as I said, last Thursday, it was the first time I'd ever done anything like this. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but people seem to like it. I'm getting a lot of really nice feedback, so that's great. I know that I've had some people sharing the link and sharing the information today, and so hopefully we'll have some whole new faces, new people, as well as a band of my loyal quizzers who have been joining me so far along. So we are now just a couple of minutes away from 7 o'clock. It's going to be the same format as it has been up until now, and I'm going to be running these every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock for the rest of April. So that's including tonight. That's another five, so it'll be seven in total in the series, and hopefully it'll help us all just have something to put in the diary, something to look forward to, and just something to just have a little bit of fun. With. So Julia, I can see you're there. That's great. Super duper. Oh, hi, hello. Oh, there we go. That's Julia just back from work. As her working in the NHS. So that's the other thing I wanted to say. We will be finishing promptly just before 8 o'clock tonight, because that again has become another usual landmark in our week, applauding all the key workers and everybody at the NHS who are working so hard, while the rest of us are in lockdown, and making sure that if we need them, we have the support we need. Okay, so I don't know if Mick's joined yet. Julia said hi, Mick. Maybe he has. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. The models are here. Fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Okay, guys. Oh, this is great. Thank you very, very much for coming. So we got 1 minute now until 7 o'clock. We're starting. Got some slightly different types of questions tonight, slightly different rounds. So I hope you enjoy it. Just to ring the changes a little bit, and hopefully to respond to some of the comments that I've had about making things perhaps a little bit easier, a little bit more current, slightly more choices. So let's see how these rounds go. So here we go, and it's 7 o'clock, and it is the third grey cells for GAGA. So please, can you make sure you have a pen or pencil and a piece of paper, that you're ready to go, and I will tell you now the name of the rounds. We have 4 rounds, 8 questions, just the same as before. We have comedy catchphrases. We have a food and drink round. we have a true or false round, and we have a general knowledge round. So we're going to go through each round, go through the questions twice, then I'll give you the answers. So if you do need to nip off, you're not going to be left hanging, wondering whether you got them right or wrong. But hopefully most people can stay with us for the whole duration. Righty-ho. Keep dropping me comments as you go along. I'm not quite sure. I think there is a little bit of a lag on the comments as they come through. But hopefully, if you've got any questions or if you need me to repeat anything, you can get a comment in there quickly before we move on. Right, so let's go with the first round. Round one is comedy catchphrases. And I'm just going to do these completely straight. I'm not going to do any funny accents or anything. So, which television, UK, these are all UK by the way, which UK television comedy shows made famous the following catchphrases? Number one, I don't believe it. Number one, the catchphrase, I don't believe it. Okay, so you're thinking about UK television comedy shows, and it's not the character, it's the actual show we want, please. Question number two. Which show had the catchphrase, I have a cunning plan? Catchphrase, I have a cunning plan. Don't know if I'm going to get through all of this with a straight face, but I'll do my best. Okay. The television programme that has a catchphrase, yeah, but no, but yeah, but. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but. It's very hard to say that without doing the accent. Never mind, I'll try. Try and do it straight, really straight face. Okay. Question number 4. Which UK TV comedy had the catchphrase, or made this catchphrase famous, good moaning? Good moaning. There we are. Halfway through the first round, comedy catchphrases. We want the UK television comedy show that made these catchphrases famous. Question number 5. Which show had the catchphrase, ooh, Betty? Ooh, Betty. I may do the accents when I give the answers. Don't know. So, question number 6. The catchphrase, no, 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 yes. Which UK TV show made the catchphrase, no, 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 yes, a famous one? Question number 7. And the catchphrase that we're looking for, or the catchphrase is, for the show that we're looking for, the catchphrase is, go on, go on, go on. And believe it or not, we're nearly through our very first round. This is it, with little short questions. You can kind of pile through them, just trying to fill some time to give you a little bit of thinking time. But I'll go through the questions again in a minute anyway. So the final one, question number 8 in the comedy catchphrases, which we're looking for the TV comedy show that made this catchphrase famous. And the final one is lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Okay. So quickly I'll run through them one more time. And what we're looking for again is not the character, but actually the show that they were in. So number 1, I don't believe it. Number 2, I have a cunning plan. Number 3, Yeah, but no, but yeah, but. Number 4, good morning. Number 5, ooh, Betty. Number 6, no, 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 yes. Number 7, go on, go on, go on. And finally, number 8, lovely jubbly. Okay. Well, hopefully that's brought back some nice memories and maybe made you smile and maybe given you a thought of some of the things you could perhaps watch on on catch up later, or UK TV Gold or Dave or one of these streaming programs or streaming channels. Okay, so the answers are: question number 1, I don't believe it, is from One Foot in the Grave. One Foot in the Grave. Question number 2, I have a cunning plan, is of course from the Blackadder series. Baldric, I have a cunning plan. Yeah but no but yeah but is from Little Britain. Answer to number 3, Little Britain. Question number 4, the answer is allo allo. So it's good morning. I think that was the policeman, wasn't it? Allo allo. The answer to number 5 is some mothers do have them. And that's, ooh, Betty. Something like that, anyway. And the answer to number 6 is the Vicar of Dibley. No, 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 yes. And the answer to question number 7 is a particular favourite of mine, Father Ted. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, go on, go on. And the last one, Lovely Jubbly, comes from the UK TV Comedy Gold, Only Fools and Horses. Okay, 1 round under your belt. How did that go? Hope you're enjoying the new style and maybe finding them a little bit more down your street. Don't know. But let me know. Let me know what you think. Feedback is great, whatever you want to tell me about. Okay, so that's it. Round number 1 is finished. Would anybody like me? No, can't. Like me to go over the answers again, or give you any other answers, or are you all furiously scoring away? Let me know how you did. So I think we've got a little bit of a lag on some of the comments. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, goodness, I've missed all these comments. My goodness. Hi. Don't worry, you're a bit late. That's fine. Welsh. Which one should I do in Welsh, Julia? Oh my goodness. Right. There we go. No Welsh questions. No. Hello. Is that Welsh? No. Okay, 7, Julia. Fantastic. And 7 for Mick too. Right, sorry about that. I hadn't scrolled up the comments. I was being very remiss. Right. Oh, God. Right. Okie dokie. Haha. Which one did you get wrong? Yes. Hello. I think. If we look at the hello. I think it was that one. Oh, brilliant. Good. Okay. Right. Let's see how you get on with the second round then. New quizzes, second round, food and drink. Always a popular one. Always a good one. Are you ready? What type of wine is sect? What type of wine is sect? Fantastic, Douglas. 8 in the first round. Wonderful. So we're on food and drink, and question number 1, what type of wine is sect? Question number 2, an Indian meal which included masoor would have what ingredient? Got a curry cooking in the slow cooker at the moment for after this. No masoor in it. But an Indian meal which included masoor would have what ingredient? Okay. Question number 3. I think we might have some good scoring on this round. Question number 3. Hendrix, Larios, and Seagrams are some of the best-selling brands of which spirit? That's Hendrix, Larios, and Seagrams are some of the best-selling brands of which spirit? Okay, I'm going to be diligent now at trying to scroll these comments so I don't miss anything. Okay. Question number 4 in the food and drink round. Which type of tea, originally from the Chinese province of Fujian, gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke-dried over pine wood fires? Wow. Well, Brett the barman must have done well on question number 3 from the sounds of things. Yes, Mrs. Dooley. Yes, I don't think you should say things like that when they're patently not true. So, I can say I don't drink tea, so I can say that for question 4, but I can't say the same for question 3. So, which type of tea, just again, originally from the Chinese province of Fujian, gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke-dried over pine wood fires? Right. Question number 5 in the food and drink round. Castello Branco cheese originates from which country? Castello Branco cheese originates from which country? Okay. Oh, we're flying through these ones tonight, aren't we? Let me know if I'm going too fast. Trying to pace myself. Food and drink, question number 6. Black Krim, green zebra, and yellow pear are all varieties of which salad ingredient? Black Krim, green zebra, and yellow pear. All varieties of which salad ingredient? I didn't know this. Okay. Well, we're back to drink. Unsurprisingly, we're back to drink. Breed River Valley is a wine producing region in which country? That's question number 7 on the food and drink round. Breed River Valley is a wine producing region, but which country? Okay. Oh, did you lose us, Julia? Okay. I'll go back over all the questions anyway, so hopefully if you missed one, you'll be able to catch up with it. Okay. So, final question then, food and drink, question number 8, before I repeat them again. So question number 8 on the food and drink round. If you saw chou-fleur on a French menu, which vegetable would the dish include? If you saw chou-fleur on a French menu, which vegetable would the dish include? Lovely. And on the food and drink, actually, those of you who are eagle-eyed will see that we've got our lovely Monsoon Estates coffee sacks covering up the screen behind us, which is not in a padded cell. It's just soundproofing. So yeah, Monsoon Estates coffee, local coffee brewer. No, I don't know. Roaster, grinder, brilliant, absolutely lovely coffee. Anyway, so a little bit of a push for Monsoon coffee there. Oh dear, Barney, do you need to go and do you need to go and get another pencil? Right, I'm just going to go over the food and drink round very quickly one more time, and then we'll have the answers. So, question 1, what type of wine is sect? Question 2, an Indian meal which included masoor would have which ingredient? Question 3, Hendrix, Larios and Seagram's are some of the best-selling brands of which spirit? And then we have the tea. What type of tea, originally from the Chinese province of Fujian, gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke-dried over pine wood fires? Question number 5. Castello Branco cheese originates from which country? Then question number 6. Black Krim, green zebra and yellow pear are all varieties of which salad ingredient? Question number 7. Breed River Valley is a wine producing region in which country? And finally, if you saw chou-fleur on a French menu, which vegetable would the dish include? Halfway through. We are flying tonight. Okay, so sect. Sect is a German sparkling white wine. I don't know how hard I'm going to be on you if you didn't get all of that. If you said a sparkling wine, if you said a German wine, half a point maybe. German sparkling white wine. The Indian ingredient masoor is actually lentils. It's red lentils, but I'll let you have lentils. Don't have to be so specific with lentils. Hendrix, Larios and Seagram's are of course all gins. Very, very much the popular thing these days. And we also have a little fundraiser called Gin for GAGA. So if you and a group of mates want to get together on House Party or Zoom and pour yourselves a G&T and have a bit of a natter, and then throw a little donation our way at the end of it, that'd be great. Got £170 from somebody earlier in the week. That's fantastic. Okay, question number 4. The tea. The tea is Lapsang Souchong. Tea from the pinewood, smoke-dried over pinewood fires, Lapsang Souchong. Castello Branco comes from Portugal. Black Krim, green zebra and yellow pear are all tomatoes. All tomatoes. Breed River Valley is in South Africa. Another nice topical question for us. And chou-fleur is, of course, French for cauliflower, which is quite the thing these days, isn't it, cauliflower? Question number 2, the answer was lentils. Oh, thank you, Mick. Yeah, lentils. Red lentils specifically, but lentils. Yeah, so cauliflower is quite a thing, isn't it? With with veganism and all that kind of stuff. Roasted cauliflower steaks. I must admit, I do like the roasted cauliflower. It just gives it a nutty taste. See, cooking hints too. What's not to like? Right, guys, we're halfway through. That's fantastic. I hope that was a good round for you. I hope you enjoyed it. How did we do? Have we got any full houses? Did we get any other eights out of eight, like the Waddles? Wine? Which wine? Wine? German sparkling white wine for question number one, Julia? Or South Africa for question number seven, the wine region? Or are you just asking me if I'd like some? Yes, please. Okie dokie. There we go. We are halfway through. We are halfway through, and we are not even halfway through our time. The general knowledge quiz might take a bit longer. Anyway, now this one. This is just a true or false round. So I'm going to give you a statement, and you just have to decide whether it's true or not. True or false. Okay, it's not going to be a big story like the comedy show, you know, The Big Lie or whatever it's called. It's just going to be a simple statement. So, true or false? Are you all ready? Question number one. Alliumphobia. Sorry, I'll start that again. Question number one. Alliumphobia is a fear of garlic. Alliumphobia is a fear of garlic. Just true or false? I'm a feeling there was a strong round on food and drink. People are being a little bit modest and not wanting to flash up that they got 8. Okay, so on true or false. So alliumphobia is a fear of garlic. Question number 2. Fauntleroy is the middle name of Donald Duck. Fauntleroy is the middle name of Donald Duck. 2 out of 8 on food and drink. George. Oh yes, Julia, cauliflower rice. That is good, isn't it? Okay. Question number 3 on the true or false round. Henry VIII had an extra finger on each hand. Henry VIII had an extra finger on each hand. Ooh, 5, Douglas. 5 for the Waddles. Chin chin, Julia. Cheers. Question number 4. True or false? The singer Cher was born Sherilyn Sarkisyan. The singer Cher was born Sherilyn Sarkisyan. Question number 5. Is this true or false? Alfred Hitchcock had no belly button as it was removed during surgery. There you are, Julia. You wanted a medical question. We aim to please. Alfred Hitchcock had no belly button as it was removed during surgery. Okay. That's obviously why Alfred Hitchcock never wore crop tops. Maybe. Question number 6. The black box in an aeroplane is black. True or false? The black box in an aeroplane is black. A little bit of time for thinking it through, maybe. True or false? What do we think? Question number 7. Michael Jackson had a pet python called Crusher. Michael Jackson had a pet python called Crusher. That's what it says on the tin, apparently. Is that true or is that false? And finally, and I've got a feeling that Douglas might be good at this one, just a little feeling. Question number 8. The distance, oh maybe not actually, the distance as a crow flies from London to Edinburgh is greater than the distance from London to Glasgow. So this is as the crow flies, not as you cycle or drive. The distance as the crow flies from London to Edinburgh is greater than the distance from London to Glasgow. Is that true or is that a lie? Yes, I suppose that is. Strictly speaking, the Alfred Hitchcock question is not really medical. It's the closest I got, Julia. Sorry. Okay. So, that's the 8 questions in the true or false round. Let's just whiz through them one last time, just in case you missed any. Question number 1, allium phobia is a fear of garlic. Question number 2, Fauntleroy is the middle name of Donald Duck. Question number 3, Henry VIII had an extra finger on each hand. Question number 4, the singer Cher was born Sherilyn Sarkisyan. Number 5, Alfred Hitchcock had no belly button as it was removed during surgery. Number 6, the black box in an aeroplane is black. Number 7, Michael Jackson had a pet python called Crusher. And finally, the distance as the crow flies from London to Edinburgh is greater than the distance from London to Glasgow. Right, that's it. That's your lot on the true or false round, 3rd round tonight. And we have the answers. So number 1 is absolutely true. Allium phobia, fear of garlic. Number 2, Donald Fauntleroy Duck, absolutely right, true. Okay, so the first 2 are true. Right, Henry VIII, he did not have an extra finger on each hand. That's false. Everybody believes, or it's rumoured, that Anne Boleyn had an extra finger. That is also false, apparently. So, no extra fingers. Question number 4 is true. Cher was born Sherilyn Sarkisyan. Alfred Hitchcock's belly button was indeed removed during surgery. That's true. Oh dear, sorry Mick. Okay, the black box in an aeroplane. Nope, completely false. That is in fact orange, not black. Michael Jackson's pet python was indeed called Crusher, and he did indeed have a pet python, so that is true. And the distance from London to Edinburgh is 333 miles as the crow flies. To Glasgow, it is 346. So it is false. It is further as the crow flies, further to go from London to Glasgow as compared to London to Edinburgh. Right, well, we know that Mick didn't do very well on that because he said he only had 2 trues. So we have true, true, false, true, true, false, true, false. Wow. How are we going? Let's see. Do we like true or false rounds? Are they good? Are they better? Are they better than having to think about the question? Who knows? 5. 5 for Mick. Okay. That's the good thing about a true or false round. It's pretty good to guess, isn't it? Because yeah, there's a good chance. There's good odds. Okay. Well, here we are. It's 7:30. As I say, we're absolutely flying through this quiz tonight. So here we are at our final round already. Can't believe it. So I don't know what I was doing all the other days. I must have given you more thinking time. Oh, 7 for George. That's good. Okay. So the final round. The final round. I'm going to give you a little bit more thinking time about some of these questions because you do have to. 6 right. Yes, excellent. And you know your crows. You know your crow flights, Waddles. Very good. Excellent. Okay, a very strong performance from the Waddle household tonight, I feel. Okay, so let's see how you get on with the general knowledge. It's all to play for. Carolyn got 6 on the true or false as well. That's Carolyn, my neighbour next door, who's WhatsApping me. Fantastic. Wonderful. Righty ho. Here we go. General knowledge. I say a little bit more pace or a little bit less pace with this round, give you a little bit more thinking time. So, question number 1. Which actor portrayed Samuel Johnson, writer of the first dictionary in Blackadder the Third? Oh no! Ettington's internet's going down. Must be all the people logging on to Grace House for GAGA. Maybe. Oh, Henry VIII question was false. Yes, false. He didn't have extra fingers and neither did Anne Boleyn. Okay, so on the general knowledge round, question number 1. Which actor portrayed Samuel Johnson, writer of the first dictionary in Blackadder the Third? Question number 2. What are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? The 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge. Luckily, he doesn't have as many names as his grandfather, which I think was famously all mixed up when he married Diana, wasn't it? How many names he had. Question number 3 on general knowledge. Which English author created the priest detective Father Brown? Which English author created the priest detective Father Brown? Prince George of Cambridge is the second question. Question number 2, Julia, on the general knowledge, is what are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? He has 3 Christian names. What are they? Hopefully you've got your internet back a little bit better now, Julia. Question number 4 on the general knowledge round. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. These are the opening lyrics of which 1999 hit? Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. The opening lyrics of which 1999 hit? All you music people out there, seems a long time ago. 1999. Right, that's halfway through the general knowledge round, halfway through the final round of the evening. Question number 5. BHD is the IATA code for which UK airport? BHD. Bravo Hotel Delta. The IATA code for which UK airport? Okay. Bit more thinking time for that one, perhaps? How are we doing on our UK airports? And question number 7, question number 6, I do apologise. Question number 6 in the general knowledge round. Who stood in as the host on the first episode of Have I Got News for You following Angus Dayton's departure in 2002? So who stood in as the host of the first episode of Have I Got News for You following Angus Dayton's departure from the show in 2002? Wow. It's a bit scandalous as well, wasn't it? Gosh, I've forgotten about that one too. Yesterday's news, eh? And question number 7. How much is the purchase price of Old Kent Road in the London version of Monopoly? Yes, Julia, Angus Dayton was a naughty boy, a very naughty boy. So question number 7, remember playing Monopoly? In fact, this is probably really easy now because people are probably playing Monopoly all the time at the moment, stuck inside. But how much is the purchase price of Old Kent Road in the London version of Monopoly? And the last question in our general knowledge round for tonight. Oh, we're back to Henry VIII. I seem to have got a bit of a thing for Henry VIII and Tudors at the moment. Sorry about that. Don't know why that's working out. But anyway, who was the 6th wife of Henry VIII? The 6th wife of Henry VIII. Okay. So that's it. We've got to the end of our general knowledge round. And in a couple of moments, I shall just whiz over the questions one final time in case you missed any and in case the internet let you down at any point. And then we'll have the final answers. So, which actor played Samuel Johnson, the writer of the first dictionary in Blackadder the Third? Question number 2. What are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? Question number 3. Which English author created the priest detective Father Brown? Question number 4. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. These are the opening lyrics of which... oh, excuse me. oh dear, excuse me. I'm down the wrong way. Sorry, let's do that again. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. These are the opening lyrics of which 1999 hit. Surprising how dry your throat gets when you're talking at your own laptop for an hour. Well, not even an hour, 45 minutes. Question number 5. BHD, Bravo Hotel Delta, is the IATA code for which UK airport? Number 6. Who stood in as host on the first episode of Have I Got News for You following Angus Dayton's departure in 2002? Question number 7. How much is the purchase price of Old Kent Road in the London version of Monopoly? And the final question in the quiz tonight, and in the general knowledge round in particular, is who was the sixth wife of oops, who was the sixth wife of Henry VIII? Sorry. Oh, dear. Right. Hopefully you've got all of those, or got something for all of those. And here are the answers. So Samuel Johnson was played by Robbie Coltrane. Prince George of Cambridge is properly George Alexander Louis. The writer of the priest detective show or book, whatever it is, Father Brown, was G.K. Chesterton. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. And it's the lyrics from the Santana song Smooth. Yes, I know, Mick. Catherine had a wife. All right. Oh, dear. Okay, BHD. BHD is the George Best Belfast City Airport. Bravo Hotel Delta. George. Oh, I can say that with my headset on, can't I? George Best Belfast City Airport. And of course, it's Paul Merton who stood in as the host for Have I Got News for You? And then they had lots of different hosts, didn't they? Including famously Boris Johnson, I think, at one stage. So, and now, of course, Paul is one of the team captains. But yeah, Paul Merton stood in on that very first episode after after the departure of Angus. Old Kent Road. Old Kent Road is a princely sum of £60. £60 in Monopoly. And yes, Henry's wife, the sixth wife, was Catherine Parr. Catherine Parr. Okay, there we have it. Another Grey Cells for Gaga, done well within the time today. Bit of a quicker type of questions, I think, with the true or false ones, and perhaps the style of them are a little bit punchier, a little bit quicker. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found it was pitched all right and it wasn't too hard or too easy or whatever. As I said, I'm going to do these every Tuesday and Thursday. I think it's easier for consistency. So through April, every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm trying to come up with something a little bit different to do in May. Oh dear, oh dear. So it looks like the general knowledge round was a bit of a tricky one for most. 2, 2, 2. Ooh. Right, okay. Well, back to the drawing board for Thursday then. Hopefully you had some good rounds in the other rounds and have come out with a respectable score. But hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you ever so much for supporting me in this. It really does mean ever such a lot. It's so nice to know that people are actually logging on and enjoying a little bit of banter and a little bit of fun in these rather unusual times. So I'm going to sign off, and I think we've got the usual 8 o'clock applause this evening for those key workers. And thank you so much for joining. And if I don't speak to you or see you before then, I will hopefully see you back here on Tuesday evening. Let me just check the calendar, which will be what, the 21st. Wow. Tuesday, the 21st of April. Great. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everybody. Stay safe. Hand washing. Thank you. Stay safe, Julia. Look after yourself. Your PPE on. Thank you. Bye.